All right, let's get started. Today we're going to talk about your beliefs and how they're affecting the behaviors and things that you do in your reality. So let's jump right into it. As you can see from this diagram that I got from the Great White Wood Small, you have an external event, something that you see happen or an event that you take in, you perceive. You then take it through what is known as a filtration system or filters that distort, generalize, and sometimes delete certain things that happen in reality. And this leads to, and this can be affected by things like the time it takes for you to perceive it. It can be affected by the language in which you perceived it. It can be affected by multiple different things which you can see there. Now, what happens after you filter it, you create an internal representation of what you think happened. And the challenge is that this internal representation could be far different from what actually happened. And we all do it. We all have create our internal representation. But with that being said, to create reality more to your liking, you need to create and put into your mind internal filters that help you focus on the positive rather than the negative. Because those create a state within you, a physiology and a state, but particularly the state that creates the behaviors or the actions. And so let's say, for example, you want to learn how to do a new skill. You perceive, you get a teacher, and he starts to teach you. But if you have negative filters saying this is too hard, this is difficult, I don't like the teacher, I'm no good at this, I can't learn this, I wasn't a good learner, I was in school, you're going to create internal representation saying like, I've paid a ton of money for this lesson, and it's a waste of time. And then I'll create a state that'll have you take actions that won't have you maybe be as engaged or ask extra questions or take it upon yourself to maybe do a little extra work at home. Now, if you can change your filters, what happens is you may have the teacher start to teach you and say, you know what, I'm not getting this at first, but who gets things at first? I'll play around until I get it. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to learn. I'm going to figure a way how to do this. I'm going to ask for feedback and help when I need it. And it creates internal representation of you, I didn't get everything I thought I'd get at first. But the more I work at this, the more I get, creating a state that's empowered, excited. And the behaviors you take is you ask extra questions. You ask for more time. You take more effort. And your physiology reinforces your state, and you start to make changes. So start to look, if you're trying to deal with a challenge or problem in your life, think about when you're perceiving the challenges in your life, what filters or possible negative filters you have in place that could be holding you back from creating an internal representation that allows you to create the state to change your mind. Because circumstances don't matter. State of being matters. That no matter who you are, there's people who've had it far worse, who had far harder of a time to do the things that you're trying to do. So you need to put into your mind filters, positive filters. And so you may have to ask yourself, what beliefs do I have in place that I believe is true that are not serving me? And if I had certain other beliefs in place, how would they help me have a more positive internal representation so that I can create the state and the physiology to have the energy, the vitality, and the behaviors that align with the life or the actions I want to have? So, chew on that for this time. And as always, if you're interested in getting coaching, come to my website, www.higherselfconnect.com, and let's get to this. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.